Bear's alive in 6 days.
Oh.
What?
I don't wanna.
Bear
And
pulls a
Gina wants,
Lazarus in 6 days.
and Gina wants things
Interesting.
to from Algren.
It's never gonna happen.
I know they were gonna happen, but it's gonna be a running gag.
Never
Hello?
gonna happen.
Oi.
Oh, see,
It's just
Theo.
Siegfried and Theo.
Yeah,
I
I
would-
had to work.
Hi, Theo.
You actually worked, or do you just fuck around and hang out at the store?
Yes.
Little of both.
I was gonna say the other day you were talking about you just sat there and flung rubber bands around. So I mean,
Basically,
I don't think you do a whole lot.
some
of
nights
work,
were busy,
Karen.
some nights were not.
I don't believe you.
I understand that. That's like the bookstore.
I don't believe you.
All right.
Oh.
So last we left off,
Oh.
y'all had gone into the mist, and then you met with a creature that kind of caused some problems, and then apparently drove the bear crazy. Because the
Why
bear
can't
started
they
doing random things, and then it tried to eat the dwarf, and they proceeded to go, the bear's lost it, and put the bear down. Which both in character and in real life broke poor Lydia.
I'm fine. It's
Now
fine.
you
Are
are.
you sure?
Really
Fine.
sure?
Fine.
Literally?
Yeah,
Fine.
no, it's fine.
It's all
That's
better.
you.
I'm not
Wasn't me.
fine. My stomach. Oh, this is bad. Taryn, I boo-booed.
Oh no.
The fuck did you do?
Remember I told you they wanted me to take the metformin once a day?
Yeah.
He
Fucked
did it
up.
twice.
I fucked
You-
up, Taryn.
Oh no.
Without thinking, I sat my pills on the desk ready for dinner, and I was like, okay, take the food pills now, I'm eating. And without thinking, I pulled out clindamycin and a metformin and popped them. And it wasn't until
So
about an hour later,
He's technically
I-
ODing.
no, because they want me to take it twice a day, but they wanted me to get used to it before I took it twice a day. And I fucking
Used to
stared at the bottle
now.
and went, fuck. Because side effects may include nausea, upset stomach, gastrointestinal pain, stomach cramps, and diarrhea.
Oh,
What
Michael,
have we learned?
is that your blind sight?
Learned that I fucking gonna die.
No, that's just the misty aura once we get back on the road.
Okay.
It won't be activated in
On
town
the
because
road
people
again.
tend to get pissed off about a giant cloud of mist in town for
I
some
can't wait
reason.
to get on the road again.
Yeah. For looking at Roll20, you'll probably notice a few differences.
Yeah, I
They're
can't see
shiny
nothing.
thingies.
I got
Dark.
the fog figured out.
I can't see
Congratulations.
nothing.
Well, you should be able to see the area immediately around your character, and that's it.
Yeah,
Like-
Yep.
that's all I see.
I've got
Whee!
30 feet at him in this form.
So you actually have
Sorry.
30 in this form?
I have
Like, I'll
dark
be
vision.
going with
Does
the
that help me at all?
I'll be going with.
Rest in
In
peace.
fog?
Mirage.
No.
You suck.
I'll be having 30.
I want to bite things.
Alright. So, got that up to date. But yes, last time the poor bear was put down, and it broke its owner's heart and mind a little bit.
A little bit.
And then
Lot of it.
everybody flew Aranaya and made it back to town.
This is your captain speaking. Thank you, and please disembark and don't forget your luggage.
Oh yeah, because we flew back with the
Else
bear
it
and then
gets
the head
kept.
riding with the other passengers
Other passengers? What other passengers?
in the bag.
Oh yeah, people who got bagged.
That's what we call coach.
Theo, are you okay?
Yep.
We call that expelling a demon. She's fine.
Hmm.
Or expelling a lung,
that's
something.
that's my tattoo doing its work.
Theo, are you okay?
She
Oh yeah,
swallowed
that's
a
perfectly
really
normal.
big load and she had to get rid of it.
I think that's a different sound effect.
Fuck off, you.
Oh,
Oi,
you're
look,
talking
there's
about
a
that.
dragon!
Dragon?
Oh, look, there's a dragon!
Oh, it's a dragon.
No dragon for you.
Hmm.
I mean, unless you want me to throw another psycho dragon at y'all.
No.
No,
No.
that was fine. It's fine. No. No what?
This is fine.
No, you don't want that to happen again.
Look,
No,
we
no,
already
this is
had a
fine.
possessed cleric. We don't need a possessed bear and druid.
Why not? Why do you think I want the bear to die? I want it to become my friend.
It would have been your friend.
It bit me. Now I'm gonna turn it into my bitch.
No,
Okay,
it just
so
thought
now-
you were food.
Remind
Friend
me
is food,
why
right?
Naya is giving me gold.
Then why she's not giving me gold?
Because we have money that we never cashed in on items. So if that's going
Oh.
to force Sheena and you to stay in town, then you're going to need money to keep yourself occupied. So here's some more stuff cashed in from
Oh.
previous loot that we never sold. So here's some extra spending money. Entertain yourself. I'll be
Okay,
back in 6
okay.
days. Bye.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna go and grab a couple more black pearls and trade them in for the 2,000 each.
She's just gonna save the money. She doesn't know what to do with it yet.
I
What?
can think of something.
Do I need to keep Sheena's money in a bag of holding for her?
She has a bag. She has a backpack on her bag. Remember?
Okay, good, good.
Maybe if she makes an offering to Ogden.
We were talking about
Ogden.
buying you a trinket, and you said no still, so that's out.
Ogden. Pretty
Ogden.
coins. Will you fuck me now?
I don't think Ogden's a gigolo unless
You
he
haven't tried. You'll never know if you don't try.
She'll just be laying naked in your tent on top of the coins.
Like what, a dragon?
Now, see, if you want to entertain a dwarf, you gotta trade those in for gems. They like shiny things
Well, gold is shiny.
that aren't made of metal. Unless it's mithril, then for some reason they got this weird fascination.
God.
For the right price, Ogden.
Oh, my babies. I just can't get over that.
What?
What?
In the butt?
What? What?
So-
Wait, is that a girl or
Sorry.
guy? It has a beard. Yes.
I said
It's a
So a
dwarf.
changeling. Oh.
in my butt. In my butt. You want to do it in my butt? In my butt. Let's
I
do
said,
it.
well, what? Okay, good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Are you
It's
though?
been a weird, wild, long fucking day.
6 days pass, Adam.
Yes.
Anything from the church?
Hold on.
Hmm. Where are we right now? It's a good question for me.
Back at the mine
You are
town
back
a
in
lovely.
Mist Town.
third time. Fourth time if you count the times I've gone to town and back.
All right, so fix that. Go back to that. Well, you ask them at the church, and they actually take you to the head priest, who informs you that because of your donation, because of your respect, and because of your skill, that yes, there is something that they would be interested in if you could retrieve it.
Fair enough, sure.
And they will inform you that the valley was once a lake, but then during the war it was destroyed, and that a battle was fought in there afterwards, and that a great many dead reside in there. A town was built to honor a town was built later on, and a church of Ouijas presided over there and looked over the battlefield
Bless
and
you.
those who resided there.
Thank you.
But then something happened, and the mist swallowed the valley,
Hi, Marfa.
and the people in the town evacuated. But certain things were left behind. The
He's
church in
eating
all its
chicken. Go
entirety
bug
is
him.
still there. The wards that protect it should still be there as well,
Oh.
which means there's a relic in there that is probably still there untouched. And if you could retrieve it, they would be grateful
Do,
and much appreciated.
sure. I mean, we're headed down there. I wasn't aware there was a whole town down there. As far as I was told, there's just some ruins, but that makes a lot more sense.
Ruins of the town, yes.
Uh, hmm.
After about 700 years, with no upkeep, a town will turn into ruins.
True. By chance, do you know where this temple or even town would be located within this valley that once used to be a lake? It would sort of help with the search if we knew exactly where we were going.
The northeast end.
Northeast end. Excellent. Well, we will be sure to stumble upon it and retrieve your relic and return it to you and your people.
It would be much appreciated, although I must warn you to be careful in there. According to what we've been told, there are things that haunt the town. It seems the town itself is one of the more dangerous places in the mist. So, avoiding the town and going only to the temple might be a wise choice.
Hopefully so, but if it's where we're planning on going anyway, we may have to explore the whole thing. Uh, would the temple be center of town, east, west end,
It would be on the southwest end,
southwest
the
end
side
is
of
the
the town
temple?
closest to the center of the valley.
Okay, so northeast in the canyon, and then southwest in the valley. Okay, easy enough. I'll be sure to tell my associates, and then we will take care of matters.
I said, what? What?
All right. And then I will bid my farewell, step outside, and then I will ask hesitantly if Eden wants to be present for the resurrection or if she would prefer to wait in town and I come back with the bear.
Mm,
I can't do the resurrection in town. There would be problems.
I'll stay here.
Fair enough. I will turn the dire hawk. I will take the bear and fly off good safe distance to where it's hard to see me across land, and then I will perform the act and I will bring the bear back to life.
Does
And
lightning
then
strike?
no, I'd have to
No.
set that spell. Call lightning and it lives. Franken bear.
Do you have a little assistant? Do you have a little hunchback assistant with you?
No,
Yes, it's
not
called
yet.
it's called
Well,
Gopher.
gopher, yeah.
Oh yeah. But I don't think go.
And and then I'll bring the bear back. I will turn into dire bear form, and the two of us will proceed back as I ask it a bunch of questions along the way to understand how successful the process was.
Kind of confused as to what happened.
Yeah, don't think about it too much.
It remembers the fight, and then things got fuzzy during the fight.
What do you remember before the fight? Let's not dwell on the fight. So, where were you born? How long have you been with Eden? How do you feel about elves? How do you feel about me? Let's not focus on that either. So let's continue on with the, and we will proceed up to the town. At which point, at the gates, I'm sure Eden, after a good 30 minutes, probably standing there pacing. And behold,
Berard!
I feel
And
like we need like the Zelda noise when you're opening a fucking treasure chest.
Only for this, only for this zombie Berard.
oh,
and Eden runs up and hugs the bear.
and then I'll turn into spirit tree form. Yay!
Crying into its
Good
fucking fur.
as new.
Because bear.
Oh, you're getting his fur all wet.
I haven't cast create water yet.
I did earlier. He may be a little damp, but I doubt you'll
No, she
notice
is
with your
cat. No,
tears.
she is casting create water through her eyeballs.
Create tears?
Create tears.
I did have to wash him off when he came back. He was a little dirty.
I don't care. I'm just happy to have him back.
No problem.
Thank you.
You are welcome, child.
Do you want anything? Or
Um, I suppose for you to still travel with us after this? Could use your assistance.
well, of course I'm going to continue traveling with you. You're fucking awesome. Oh, oh. Also, Jay taught
Thank
me
you.
that word.
Right.
I taught you which word?
Yes.
Mm,
I'll just pat her on the head and the wet bear. Be like, let's see, Sheena and Ogden should be near the entrance. I'm sure Jay will meet us here shortly. If not, we can go get Sheena to fetch her. And we should be good to go. I think we've all had enough downtime, and I'm sure our place is only getting more dangerous. And we do have a stop off, which may actually be our intended destination anyway.
Wait, I remember. Didn't you guys have like a some sort of mapper or something?
Yeah, we lost him.
Oh, okay.
Well, I think they forgot about him. I had no interest, but yeah, forgot.
Yes, there was much forgetting to be had.
Anyway, we'll just need to head to the northeast side, head on in, then we should find some ruins of a town that we need to avoid that's highly dangerous. Then we'll investigate Temple Ouijas, and the town itself may actually contain what we're looking for. So we may have to explore the incredibly deadly town, but we'll save that for when everybody gets here so I can explain that to them. We're
Sounds
doing a
like
favor for
party.
Ouijas.
Oh boy.
Well, they did kind of help with the whole process
Yeah.
indirectly of the bear, so it seemed only right to offer our assistance.
Yeah.
And I assume everybody will eventually show up at the gates, considering the giant tree, the bear, and the two people already kind of like living outside of the gates.
So you kind of hear some angry fussing inside the tent, and Sheena just comes out, snarls at Ogden.
Sheena!
Sheena doesn't respond to that. She just grumbles and looks kind of grouchy about something.
Bless you. It
Thank you.
appears we've spent too much time in town. Sheena seems to be slightly perturbed at the situation.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
I
Will
wonder
you?
if Zahid and let's see, Ogden's over at the tent. Ogden, as soon as you get done freshening up in the morning, if you'd pack your tent up, we're ready to head back into the valley. Excellent. We'll just need Zahid and Jay. Sheena, Eden, I hate to ask, but would you mind going to find Jay and Zahid? They're probably at the largest tavern causing the most commotion.
Sheena nods and then just goes off on all fours, sniffing for them.
Oh, never mind then, Eden. You can stay here. Sheena's got it.
In a sniffing
Okay.
he will go.
You can spend time with your bear,
Sniff, sniff.
Berard.
Am I
General
Currently-
survival or do I?
Am I male or female today?
Yes, that's exactly what I was gonna ask. Because
Oh,
I
sure.
have no idea.
You are the same as what you were previously.
I am
So
male.
male.
Because nothing has happened that would change it yet.
I.
Yet.
I think I now know what it is, but I'm not sure.
I wanna fucking know.
Too
But I'm not smart enough to figure it out.
Yeah. Adam, do I smell Sahid or Jay?
Tracking people in a major city like that, in a big, hustling, bustling town, difficult.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm trying to
You
get
don't
something
say.
to work.
Kitty.
Kitty? Meow.
Oh, she sounds like a kitty.
Squish.
Roar.
I'm here. I'm just munching on foods.
Food sounds great. Huh. Ooh.
Maybe that will work.
I like the weird feathers on that thing.
Size isn't quite accurate because it's supposed to be huge, and that looks more just like a large bird.
I
Still.
am burp.
What burb is what burb?
Exactly.
Burb is bird.
Burp is the word.
No.
Naya's signature thing is the antlers, right? I gotta clearly remember that.
She does have a rope belt, antlers on her head, and then, of course, her fancy little choker made from work hide, so a black choker with decorative metal plates,
All right, thank you.
which that may be hidden by the feathers. The belt, maybe not so much, and the horns, definitely not.
Oh, most definitely not that. Tiddly bear, bear, bear. And silence.
I can
Is
yell.
golden? Question mark?
Not in a campaign.
Oh.
But duct tape is silver.
The duct tape is sober?
Silver.
Oh. I thought you were saying the duct tape is sober. I'm like, huh?
Yes.
It's like,
Oh.
The clouds
though?
are
Is it?
hedgehogs.
I don't know, which is why I was questioning your statement.
Hmm.
I'm questioning what the fuck is happening.
Currently, y'all are in town and heading for the mist, I believe. Or trying to meet up with everybody, although Sheena, no, you would know where Naya, or not Naya, but where Jay would tend to hang out. Probably hustling some people for money with the halfling.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I'd be at the tavern with the halfling.
The halfling's gonna teach you,
Making
and it's
fucking
like,
money.
alright, if we're gonna do this, here's a few tricks. And he's actually gonna teach you a few tricks and add to your options as far as not just halfling throwing, but
People throwing?
Dwarf toss. A dwarf toss. The
no,
elf
not necessarily a
javelin.
dwarf toss, because then you'd have to find a dwarf to team up with on that one.
Get
Um,
Ogden.
Sorry, my soda just exploded all over me.
Oh no!
Rip.
Talk about a sticky mess.
On my fucking work clothes. So I'm gonna go put laundry in the wash now.
Oof.
Mm.
Yay.
So I do find him. I guess the way that Jay comes back to.
Yeah, you have to wait till she comes back. But yes, you will be able to find them. And making sure I have all these settings correct. But yes, you'll be able to find them, get them to
I'm
get everybody
afraid to get
together, meet back up with the Naya.
I'm afraid to stand up because I can feel it in my fucking chair.
Oh
Oh, rip.
I'm glad I got fucking napkins from McDonald's.
no!
CO.
Ah, that's what I get for having Dr. Pepper instead of Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew doesn't do that.
The Dr. Pepper's better.
Ah, I'm so mad.
Yeah, so Sheena will drag Jay away from the halfling and just like she says, she says, Naya ready, Jay go, come.
Such words of wisdom.
Sorry, I'm trying to get some freaking settings to work right, and it's not working. sister. All right. People. Oh boy. All right. Sorry for trying to juggle and get things going. Um, but you're going to be able to get everybody together, and then are you going to be taking Air Naya?
No, we'll walk back.
Gonna.
Gopher doesn't like to fly too often, so
Should it be a bear in one hand and then earth elemental in the other?
we will just be proceeding back on foot, as it were, going for the northeast side. As along the way, we'll give time for Naya to explain what she signed everybody up on in regards to doing a service for the called Weejoss, and also getting a landmark to go by, because we're supposed to find some ruins, and there's a ruined town of highly dangerous nature to be found, and a temple of Weejoss with some wards and an item to recover. And while we're in there, deadly monsters, and oh yeah, what we probably were sent here for. Also, if it's such a dangerous place, probably where all the bodies get taken, so maybe able to find Ogden's cousin there too. It's also probably where all the treasure hunters want to go to.
Glad I
So,
had the sense to toss
3
this in
birds, 1
fucking
stone.
trash.
Maybe. Or in Jay's case, 3 targets, 1 sword.
Ow.
And we will buff Jay up also in the morning with the 2 spells. So you got plus 10 movement. You've got the Raptor, which will give you the improved sight and halves the penalty for throwing. And since you haven't stabbed anyone, your blade should all still be poisoned.
Oh, I forgot about the poison.
It's lost its secondary effect, but it still also has its primary.
Sorry, I'm still cleaning up my Dr. Pepper mess.
Stop
All
making
good.
a mess.
I usually don't. That's usually Stephanie.
Sure, blame the sister.
No, seriously.
Alright, so. Just gonna walk back? All
Gotta
the way
walk
around?
back. Yep. Sorry, gotta do it the long way.
Shit happens.
Alright, then I'll roll to see if there's anything on the way back across. Or around, I should say. Just gonna roll that. Alright. For the sake of argument, we're going to fast forward because the roll said nothing major, so.
Yay.
Fast forwarding, you're once more now on the north side. I'll advance my timetable by 2 days.
2 days. Okay. Gotta keep track of my stuff. In the morning, I will go into Spider, so that will allow me to envenom the blades again with full effect for
you.
Jay.
Giddy.
So even better. And I will swift back into my spirit tree.
Oh, this would be the perfect song for this whole foggy era.
Oh,
I may or may not be using a can of air now to finish drying it.
it's awfully quiet.
It's deadly quiet.
No, sorry about the music he picked.
Alright. Do we need like a walking order into the mist or such?
That would probably be a good thing. I'm assuming y'all are gonna go in some form or fashion or method. Also, what size is Naya? Huge still?
Same size as a Trent, so unchanged, so still huge.
Okay.
Which means people can actually stand in my square if they want to stand underneath me. I promise not to step on them.
Instead,
Or
they're
they
gonna
can stand
step on the Naya.
Eh.
Worse things have happened?
The bear can't be in my square, though. It's too large. Any medium-sized creature could fit. Sorry. Allow me to change. you'll have to slide me to back at him if anyone's going to be in my square.
Yep. So arrange yourselves appropriately.
I will
Don't
recommend
forget that
people
since
do
it
that.
has been at this point now 8 days to update your health and spells and all that accordingly.
Yay.
Okay, I've got the music too loud.
I hope you guys recognize this song.
Is everyone going to proceed in front of me? Okay. I'm bringing up the rear. Fair enough.
Oh, this one's pretty
Or I guess if we're coming in from that side, I guess I'm actually in front. If we're coming from the northeast and headed down south, southwest.
Like Ash.
We're gonna assume, for the sake of travel purposes, it is this way.
I
Just for orientation on the screen. It's not going to be actually directionally appropriate, but it's going to make it a little bit easier for people to orient.
Me take point makes sense. Okay, I'm okay with that too.
Well, like I said, arrange yourselves as appropriately. I have the lighting effects set appropriately for each person, so you can at least see the appropriate areas now clearly, what you can, and then kind of shaded. For anybody
Okay.
It says
watching
the
this,
music's a
it's
little
going to
too
be
loud.
offset because of the fact of Naya has blind sight out to a certain distance, which overlaps with everybody else's. And since I
they-
see everything, it's
well,
Harder.
horns or lanterns, Naya.
Hmm?
Horns or antlers.
The magic item,
I think it's antlers.
pair of deer antlers rise up from your forehead.
I
So it's a horned helmet, but specific appearance is that of antlers.
thank you.
You're welcome. All right, and we're walking. Fastest, slowest member, so speed of 20. I guess single, or are we hustling at a double move?
Hmm.
Party?
I'd be happy to hustle. That does increase our speed.
Is it
Although-
Are we going somewhere that we need to get there quickly? If so, hustle. Yeah.
We're only like, a month and like 8 days behind, and the situation only is getting worse and worse. We were told. We did get yelled at.
Okay, then hustle.
Okay. Well, hopefully we don't hustle for more than an hour. Otherwise, we may have to start worrying about making con checks. But,
Uh,
personal problems.
Yeah. The next question is also going to be, what direction are you going?
Basically doing my best to follow what the Ouija's people said.
Okay.
So
So if you're,
coming
I'm going to
down.
be mapping again.
all right. So did you come in from the northeast side or the north side?
Came in from the side they said where it was, close side.
Northeast.
We got to save time.
All right.
I know that was probably originally recommended against, but oh well.
Well, the distance between the northeast corner and the north side is only about, you find out, about a half day's travel.
I
So
can live
you
with
passed
that.
by this spot the first time.
So we're technically saving time. Beautiful.
Ish, yeah. And to go to the town, probably go a southwest direction and then go around the town, probably. Unless you
Yep.
know you literally just want to go through the town.
We will probably go around and kind of scout the edges of town and see if there's any like large ruined structure, towers, or underground bunker which could belong to our intended target. But yeah, we want to find the temple first.
Oh God.
Cannot play something that's longer than 3 hours. 3 hours and 33 seconds and you can't do it? Stupid bot.
Don't worry. If we continue with this salt, we might be able to save the ocean.
Here we go. Haunted Wilderness. Dark ambient mix.
Yeah, unfortunately, the version like Lavender Town I found was good, but it was only 3 minutes.
Yeah. No, I usually just queue up just some sort of ambient fantasy thing. I think it's a good thing. I think it sets the tone a little bit. I don't know. Y'all tell me whether you like it or not.
I can't tell because I don't have it on.
Well, that's a you thing.
All right with ambience.
Oh, great. This reminds me of my nightmares. No, thank you.
I'm just enjoying it because it's called Cthulhu, and yeah.
It's not actually called Cthulhu. It's just something.
Oh no, not called Cthulhu. It's just the title's called Cthulhu. And I'm already anything that's basically called Cthulhu.
There's no
Also-
Cthulhu in it. Oh, that's not the title. That's the person.
Oh,
Who
even
uploaded it.
lovelier. Either way. Also, does everybody have the whole entire? You can only see a certain distance right now.
Yes,
Lovely.
you're in the
Also-
mist.
Game-
So, Dan, if you've ever been in a place that's heavily mist or heavy fog, you
I
can
actually
only
haven't.
see a certain distance clearly, and after that, it's vague shapes. That's what you're in right now.
Okay, because I actually haven't. I would guess the basics of mist, but I've never actually been in mist myself or fog.
Have you ever seen a heavy downpour rain?
Actually, never mind then. On the way to Tennessee, that fucking hit me really fucking hard.
Yeah, so that's what you're seeing and experiencing. So, yeah.
Oh, lovely. I hated that.
Yeah, welcome to this place. This is what it's like.
Oh, okay. Fuck.
We should start playing some Silent Hill up in here, honestly.
I played enough horror game today. I'm good.
Never.
Also, hello, Ruben.
Ruben is back. Everybody be afraid.
Oh, yes. Hello, Ruben. I'm so excited to see you.
Who the hell is a Ruben?
One of
He's
our
a bard.
viewers.
Oh.
Oh, and the dice say there will be shenanigans.
Fuck
Yay.
shenanigans.
He's a bard.
Who's Ruben? He's a bard.
Oh,
Correction.
that also reminds me. Jay has her pet back. I almost forgot.
What pet?
You've got a purple fungus will-o-wisp.
Oh,
I reanimated that sucker. Enjoy.
A willow what?
Oh,
It's,
Willow.
it's a little
Remember that
invisible thing
squishy-
was
that-
tormenting us.
Remember that floaty invisible thing that trash talked?
Yes!
I brought it back from the dead. It's yours now. Enjoy.
Awesome!
Except this one's more of an asshole.
what
I'm
did I
okay with
miss?
this.
Well, actually, this one's more like a freaking zombie, so yeah, he doesn't really.
Oh
say
yeah,
anything.
he is a zombie. Never mind. You did the zombie
He's the
mode
plant
one.
equivalent of a zombie.
Aw.
Still doesn't mean he can't turn invisible though. Enjoy. Purple will-o-wisp. Fungo-wisp.
He just kind of floats around Jay and then occasionally just bump. Just bumps into her.
Well,
And then we'll just plop himself down on her head.
Oh, alright then.
I guess this is happening now.
Just don't blame me when you fall off.
Bounces on your head, just
Alright,
As
we're
if to
going
pat you on the
establish
head.
something right now. 1 is a yes, 2 is a no, 3 is a maybe.
falls onto your shoulder.
The pattern still stands.
Rolls around.
Works for me.
It's a
See how-
zombie. It has no real intelligence.
Let's see how long this sucker lasts. Yay! It's gonna last for 6 weeks before it basically biodegrades.
So it's not a permanent death.
No.
That's okay.
Animated by fungus spores that keep the dead body moving until the fungus spores basically eat the body. It just crumbles away into goo. So I'll keep a track record of it. But in the meantime, you got a pet.
Alright.
Alright. So then, the dice say there will be shenanigans. Somebody roll me a d6.
I'll
it.
do
I'll
it.
do it.
Aw.
I'll take the first roll I get, whoever it is.
Damn.
We all went.
Dang.
That was first roll was Sheena.
And of course, you had to roll fucking low, didn't you?
All right.
That
So
would be
that's
good.
what the things are. All right, let me pull out the book and get the stats for the things.
He said things plural.
Yes.
Guys, we fucked.
Don't worry, we got the bear back. We just gotta make it a human. We gotta make it a shield again. A shield.
And hope that it doesn't get freaking afraid and frenzied and, you know,
That's
kill
true.
everyone again.
Okay,
I'm-
So what's what? How
Days
big
of
is this
wisp
thing?
bonus. Nice.
Oh, should I do that?
Zomba wisp,
Maybe I
obey
should.
that person.
Maybe,
Good job.
I should do. I'm gonna do it.
Do the thing. It's probably gonna be deadly, but do the thing.
I can't see it. Let's try this one.
Don't wanna do the thing.
It's entirely up to you, good sir.
Ah, found one. This will work just fine.
Hmm.
And then we're gonna do this. And that one. Wait, no, wrong size. We've got that one. What would be another fun one for y'all? Ah, got it. Alrighty, I've got these things. Anyone watching the stream is probably wondering, what in the hell is he doing?
He's going to end our lives.
No.
Because these things are actual things.
How fuckery is it going to be? Very.
Viewers, do not spoil this. Alright, as y'all are approaching the direction you think is the town,
Oh boy. Adam's about to fuck our world up.
I don't wanna.
well, no, it's more of you're getting to the town.
Can you at least make sure they pull my hair?
The what?
What?
All I heard is, can you please make sure they pull my hair?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what I heard.
Because
Yeah.
I said Adam's about to make them fuck our world up.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Alright, so as y'all are getting closer, the first one to notice something is Naya. You notice that there's a small shack, or maybe it's a shed, up ahead, kind of run down and, well, run down and kind of ruined. If you could see it normally, you'd swear you could see through it. Any reactions? Because this is the first clues you've gotten that you're at the ruins, possibly. But it's the only structure you've seen so far.
I'll just lean back, talk to those around me, and tell them, "Hey, I think we're coming up on it. I'll use the ring to relay the information to Jay mentally, so she can tell those around her that we basically come up on what looks like a structure in very poor condition. So we may have reached the edge of the town."
And I'm gonna relay the same.
Alright, what do y'all
Hey.
do? Do you approach said
Like-
structure, try to go around it as best you can,
they-
break the structure? I don't know.
I'm gonna
I got a sound
draw
effect.
one of my great swords just to be on the safe side.
Yeah, Gina's just gonna follow, but also rolling survival to smell around for any possible thing anything suspicious. Smellies.
Proceed up close enough to where I can actually physically see it.
Oh,
And
I don't. Oh, I don't know. I don't say I can smell something. We'll find out.
Dang.
Dear mother God.
Well, at least a feral child's good for something.
All right.
That's always good for
Well,
some-
my first question is: are y'all gonna hang out in the back and let Naya check it out, or are y'all proceeding forward to check it out as well?
Huh.
tell
Because it would
Jay,
be this way.
You think Zahid's brave enough for that shit?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking. What are y'all doing?
Jay,
Well, Sheena's
proceed up
following-
with caution.
God.
Well, Gina's following Jade. Gina's following Nine while smelling around. Sniff, sniff.
I suppose I should do a listen check to see if we can hear anything.
There we go. For some reason, the music is so quiet. The rhythm bot. I have to turn it all the way up to hear it.
Ooh. Alright, so I want to see if I can hear
But yeah,
anything.
I
that's
Sheena
not
got
us.
on that. I got on that 20 with the survival check at him. Do I notice something, smell something out of the ordinary? Or...
All right.
Sniff, sniff.
As you proceed up, you start smelling what you pretty sure smells like old blood.
God, it is a murder shed.
Naya, from what you can tell, there's a shed, there's a barrel out in front of it, there's like a chair inside the shed, and the squished remains of something under the barrel. Like the barrel's just on top of it.
Fucking mimics, man.
Shh, we don't know what it is.
Do you remember the boot?
It
Um,
could be
Those
Keanu Reeves.
fucking boots.
the barrel also looks very much abused and broken down. Kind of like if you were to kick it, your foot would go through it.
Okay, I'll move up an additional 5 feet at an angle, and I will reach around the shed and grab the
I
barrel
knew
with one
which way you
hand.
went.
All right, you grab hold of the barrel.
Mhm.
Based on your knowledge of mimic, there's no chance in hell it's a mimic.
Yay. And I'll bring the barrel over to myself and set it down next to myself and Sheena
Right here.
right here.
That'd be like right over
Yeah.
here.
Oh.
And
okay.
I'll then attempt to use my
I'm gonna
hands
go
to
that
remove the
away.
lid if there even is one.
Oh my goodness.
I need initiative.
Hold it!
Huzzah!
Oh, not bad.
Ooh, we got some good rolls.
Not bad.
I've recently been rolling these. I hope that continues.
Oh boy.
Oh shit.
Damn.
There's two of them.
Well,
There is two of
Jay's
them.
not going first.
2 of what?
I don't want to know.
Two nasties.
If only using the ring was a free action. Be like, crap.
Let's see, Naya got a 17.
I siento mucho.
Ruben.
I can see random sheet. What does Ruben say?
He said, and then there's Lydia's roll.
And then there's Lydia's roll.
Yeah.
8.3, 8.3.
Yeah. So,
All right.
Gerard and Eden, the true masterminds of death.
God.
All
damn.
right. I
Sometimes it's good to go last.
I kind of laugh about the rolls. Look at this. 20, 20, 20, 20, 18, 17, 8, 4, 4.
Accurate. And
Um,
Ruben, honey, you've seen how my rolls are usually. This is nothing new.
Par for the course.
Ah,
Alright, so Zahid, you see Naya's picking up a barrel, moving it aside, and investigating the barrel. What are you going to do?
I remember them boots. I remember them well.
Are you sure you don't want another go?
You want a
I
round
just-
2 or
I
3,
just
considering
take-
the boots got you twice? There were 2 boots?
There were two
I'm
boots.
such an idiot.
I'm gonna just take out my swords, and I can't. I can't ready action because I'm too far away. I will wait for something to happen, because something always happens. This is our life.
Hilarious.
Let me see if I can get some better horror music for y'all.
And this is fog, right? Not dark.
Please
This
give
is
us
fog.
the best.
Dang.
Give us the best goddamn horror music.
I don't know if it's the best. It's just stuff I keep randomly finding. I don't pre-listen to any of this, so I have no idea what any of it is.
Hello?
It's a rhythm
It's
bot.
the bot.
It's
bot.
rhythm.
Yes, Martha.
You picked a good
No.
choice. I use that for my scary games.
Like I said, this is just random. I just did horror fantasy music. Alright, so
Oh
Zahid
god,
is just
that
drawing
face looks
weapons.
like a dick.
What?
What?
Nothing.
Wow.
What?
Just ignore Lydia. Lydia's being Lydia.
Disregard viewers.
It's
I
Lydia,
said
that's all I'm gonna
ignore.
say.
Shut Martha out before she gets too bad.
I don't know what's wrong with her at the moment.
Why? She broke herself.
She apparently did. Alright, well, that's how the session's gonna be going. Jay, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move a few feet closer to Naya, so I can see what the hell's going on here. Which I probably won't.
Use your Pokemon. Squishball, I choose you.
I don't think I've got anything that I can toss over there. It's all dark vision shit.
Yeah, that does kind of become a limiting factor.
Yeah. Eh, that's good enough. Still have a sword drop, so I'm good.
Kazu?
I don't know where the hell you.
Baddies turns.
Next up is the barrel, which is Naya's trying to figure out how to open the lid, which doesn't want to open.
I'm back.
It just rolls out of Naya's hands and then bounces and into Sheena's face.
What?
And it just kind of bumps into the Sheena.
I think that's a miss.
Oh yeah, no, it just kind of bumps into you.
No harm. Something in it?
And then, back door to the shack flies open and bonks the Naya.
Is someone in there? Hello?
With your blind sight, you see no other person. Sheena.
Peculiar.
Oh, Gina's gonna try to smash the barrel open.
Are you
I think I know
attacking
what
it or
these
trying
are.
to break it?
Can it be both?
Attack deals damage, break check instantly shatters it.
If you
if
succeed
make
the check.
One's a strength check, one's damage roll.
Correct.
Okay, I'm just going to just break it with my strength check.
Dips
No
between
rage yet.
attacking,
So I'm just.
Alright,
between
roll
attacking
and let's see
or
what
versus
happens.
slashing.
Oh, you kidding?
This round object makes it difficult.
Either that, I don't know how to. I don't use. Gina not used to barrels.
Barrels are a strange concept.
So you attempt to just kind of smash it and you just kind of bonk it like it bonked you. Not successfully.
Like, okay, it's barrel. This is barrel. Don't know what the
Barrel is tougher
does.
than you thought it was.
We'll do the fine line shit later. Alright.
Oh.
I guess I will grapple the bear to make it easier on Sheena.
Alright.
So first, attempting to initiate the grapple.
Do you have something that prevents you from being hit with attacks of op while doing so?
No. But then again, it's a barrel. So what do I have to worry about, right?
The door of the house, this time a board off the shack just kind of whomp falls onto you.
What the hell?
That's not going to do anything to you. And
Sheena,
then
did you... Oh, never
the
mind.
barrel is just gonna roll straight out of Sheena's hand and just whoop roll into you.
Something's got to be
Right.
inside that. I'm going to grab it, Sheena, and you can open it. So I guess since I didn't take damage, I didn't get interrupted, so continue with
Correct.
grapple. Alright, so applying
So
my size
that does
modifiers.
hit the... That would work. I'm not even going to bother rolling.
Size
Because the
difference
barrel
helps.
cannot make that.
And grappled in one hand, and other hand on the ground next to it. Got it. And I think that'll be it for my turn. I grapple the barrel.
Eden, you're able to see most of this, and probably a little confused about what is happening.
We didn't have any of that thing they call alcohol, no. So, wand's out, and wand fires.
What you firing and at what?
Magic missile at the barrel.
Well, if it's an object, you're not going to do any damage. If it's a creature, it's going to take damage. So, fair enough. Of course, you'll have to explain that to the non-magically adept individuals.
Yeah.
Everybody else, other than you. It's arcane magic. I don't understand how that works.
That actually is now going to make me have to check. Because
Animated
I'll be
objects are
honest,
creatures.
off the top of my head, I don't know which one would apply.
An animated object, then it is a creature. It does have hardness, but magic missiles force damage, so it should just deal its damage. Which is just going to raise all kinds of questions in Eden's mind, probably, like that shouldn't have worked.
Wait, what happened? Did
You
it
just
take...
damaged an object.
What?
We're about to find out.
My god, this one magic missile's broken. And incredibly powerful, yes! Can hit objects.
Animated object does not make it classified as a creature. The spell
Oh.
doesn't. Although it doesn't say in the spell it's considered a creature, because it's still classified as having the hardness factor.
So it's an object that moves under its own power or an external force, so no effect.
Yeah, you magic missile it and boom boom, your magic missiles, you launch them and it smack does absolutely nothing.
Alright.
One charge wasted, but at least it's not a mimic.
True.
Yes, they just kind of smack into it and have no apparent effect.
That's exactly what she wanted to get done.
So
that
it seems to be a barrel? Question mark?
Yeah. I mean, I guess that... No, that's perfectly fine.
Like I
Look
said,
down at you and be like, did it work?
question mark?
Yeah, that's mostly what's her expression is right now. It, as Or Berard, because I guess he's after me.
After Eden is actually Ogden.
She rolled for the bear also and got the same inish.
I know.
Mhm.
Bear is technically, since it is intelligent, it would be an NPC or a follower.
Mhm.
And when you roll the same, NPC rolls the same as a player, the player goes first. Old
Ogden?
rule that even you use, Michael.
Kazu?
Oh, am I finally needed now?
It's your
Finally
turn in the
become
initial
Nish.
order.
I don't know what's going on. I wasn't paying attention.
We're getting attacked by a house
Nobody's
in the barrel.
spoken to me since the beginning of the game, so I don't even know where we are, what's going on. I've tuned you guys out until I heard my name.
Really? Because we've talked to you, man.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Let
I've
off on
mentioned
mute.
that things were happening and that arrange yourselves accordingly.
We talked in town, then we got here.
No, nobody spoke
Yes.
to me at all. People
We spoke to you a couple-
Gina.
I
We
mean,
spoke to
I
you a couple of
addressed
times.
everyone. I
No.
don't. This didn't necessarily
Gina
address
mentioned your
people
name,
individually by
and
name.
I even mentioned it once or twice in the town, but we got no reply.
I thought you fell asleep at your desk, dude.
I assumed you went away to go to the bathroom.
Usually when I go AFK, I say so. Right?
Like I said, I mean, spoke to you and never got a reply, so we assumed you were there or that you'd stepped away.
No, I didn't hear nothing from you guys until.
Well, structures
I
had been
mentioned in town.
located, and they proceeded to investigate the structure.
Okay. I can't see anything on the map, so.
They had gone that way. All right. So
I guess I'm here-ish. I don't know what's going on. So. Yay.
moving up to find out what's happening, and you can make out that Naya is messing with a barrel.
I'm gonna move over here. I'm gonna move.
And there's a shack right there. Very rundown. That gonna be it for your turn?
It's double move. That's all I can do.
Bear.
Is there a reason I only can see 10 yards?
This
It's
is
foggy
the
as
mist.
shit.
I thought it was 20
I
yards
thought we
last
could
I.
see 20 yards.
It's 10 yards of clear, and then, or no, excuse me, 10 feet of clear, and then another 20 of vague.
Okay, see, I only see 10 yards of clear, and that's it.
Alright, let me check your settings.
Oh, see, I've got 10 and 10, so so I just accepted it.
Yeah, it should be 10 vague, and or 10 clear, 10 vague.
Didn't you just say it was 10 and 20, though?
Yes. So
20 total. So
Total.
it's 10 foot bright, 10 foot dim, so 20 foot total.
should be clear and then vague.
Fuzzy.
Is that how it appears to you?
I see like a 5-foot circle of, like I can see this square here. I don't have the right one. I can see this square is like vague, and then I see the barest edge of the next square.
So can you see Naya over here at all?
Negative.
Can you see the bear?
No.
I think you have the dim light down to nothing.
I have the dim light set for 20.
Should be slight darkness and total darkness.
That's what I've got.
Now I can
Got
see
that,
Sheena and the
and then
bear.
I've got that.
Beautiful.
Weird.
10 foot clear sight, 15
It's
to
still a
20
couple of
feet
bugs.
is concealment, and everything beyond that is
That's in clear,
what?
and now I can just barely make out these two squares here.
Yeah, that should be the
Beautiful.
vague. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is correct now.
Dim light.
Next up would be Zahid.
Oh yes, me. I'm gonna walk over 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
It's not a mimic Zahid. Although if you'd like to use your swords to open the barrel, there might be something inside which keeps rolling around.
Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna try to open the barrel.
I almost expect
All
you
right,
to
let's
walk
do
up and
this.
stab it.
I'm not going to stab it. I'm going to just pry it open. And also, I'm pretty sure this is how Z talks. I can't remember.
Maybe if you were here more often, buddy.
I know. All right, so what should I do? Roll.
I don't know. It's your character.
Let's
I
hope
know.
for no more
Use it.
nightmares.
I'm trying to try it open with my sword.
Alright, so how you
Bad
gonna
waste
do
of the
this?
sword.
You gonna attack it, try to pry it open with strength check?
Ooh, I'm gonna try to pry open the strength check. Let's go.
You use sabers, don't you?
Scimitar,
Yeah.
I think.
Make sure
the,
to watch your hands this time.
the realist, the sword fighter in me is cringing because you're gonna bend your.
There
I
be
know
much
that's not
cringing.
how it works in D&D.
It's a
I know, but I know how steel bends, and the sword fighter in me is like, don't you do that to your sword! Don't you fucking do it!
Hey. I'm sure that he will try and strain it to the best of his ability at the end of the day. Although it's going to involve a lot of equipment, does he at least properly clean it too? That's the big
I guess
concern.
this is where like
He
I'm
takes care of his
spoiled.
sword, except for that one sword that got eaten by slime.
Yeah, that one's not fixable.
No.
This is where I'm spoiled. I work at a Ren fair and we have an amazing arms master.
I'm guessing 13 doesn't work.
No. You try to pry it open with your sword, and
Hope it smacks you in the head.
no. It has no effect.
I am
Use your
decently
hands.
strong. Not as strong as this.
Alright, Jay. They are struggling with this barrel.
Hands for opening, swords
She's
for
gonna
cutting.
use her free hand to rub her fucking face, like pincher the bridge between her eyeballs.
Hey, it's my resting
and-
face.
I just why do you? I just.
I swear, if there's another mimic boot in here, I'm going to freak out.
Am I wearing those? I am. I'm gonna cheat and use my Quicksilver boots so I can move over there and fucking help open this stupid barrel.
Where are you
Block
moving
me,
to?
Please.
Somewhere over in this direction.
God, I hope you don't block
Somewhere
me.
over here. I just can't quite see, so it's.
Well,
gonna
if you
be
move
in
your,
that way
if you click on your character
direction.
and use the arrows, it moves you one square at a time.
Yeah, it's gonna be this way, and probably in the free space between the boys, girls. the-
Well,
I don't know.
People.
In the free space where I can reach the barrel.
okay, you can reach the barrel now.
Connect forward.
And I'm gonna try to open the barrel.
All right.
Thank you, Jay.
How are you gonna try to open it?
Use
With
your
my
sword.
freaking hand. I'm
Use
not
your
gonna be
sword.
dumb. No!
Excuse you, I want to be ready for combat, so of course I think I'm gonna.
Use
It
your
has
sword.
to fly. No, it has to fly straight. With it being all wibbly wobbly and wonky, it's not gonna go straight.
Sounds a lot like time,
Timey-wimey.
Renee.
Oh yeah, sure.
She's gonna hand Sheena her hold this for a moment, and she's gonna attempt to pull the top off the barrel.
Sheena's holding the sword with her mouth.
Oh,
That
No,
worked.
Sheena, out of your mouth. It's coated in something. Don't put it in your
I'm-
mouth.
No,
This
she's
is
holding
gonna be
the
a strength
hilt.
check, right?
It would be a strength check,
That's
yes.
probably even worse. Jay's gonna hurt you for that.
hey!
Pop.
Man, that's
Now I
a low
know.
roll for me.
So
That is low.
you get a grip on it, and you're like, and the lid just opens. The reason they couldn't open it, there's a little hinge there, and they were trying to open it from the wrong way.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm gonna,
I'm gonna take the sword back from Sheena. Thank you, dear.
I know who I'm gonna call when I need a thing of pickles opened.
Next up,
I'm looking at the chat and I'm very disappointed in every single one of them.
Honey.
grapple check from Naya as the barrel now and tries to get out of your grip.
It's weeble wobbling.
Excuse me.
Is it gonna fall down?
It can't. It's kind of held in place.
What's inside? Is there even anything inside it, Adam?
You haven't looked.
I'm not sure I want to.
Oh wait, you have blind sight.
Yeah.
No.
God damn it!
What?
I knew
How's it? There's nothing inside.
I knew it.
It's empty.
Oh wait, that's done for the barrel. Next up,
What is that?
if the dice on the app keep rolling weird, I may stop using them.
No.
I'm surprised you're using them to begin with.
I know I may stop because I'm used to my dice. What's Naya's AC minus dex?
It's what it's listed.
Minus the dex?
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm not using my dex because I grapple.
And flat-footed would be the same as denied dex anyway. As another board comes falling down off the shack and just smacks into you.
What the?
What the hell?
Wow. That shack is fucking rude.
Well, it's kind of what you can see falling apart, literally. Sheena, what do?
So there's nothing in the barrel, right?
Are you gonna
Right
stick your
there
head in
next
and
to it.
look?
Sheena stares in the barrel. Nothing.
You can't see anything inside the barrel. But you
Get
know it just
behind it.
moved.
I dare you.
And Sheena's gonna attack the barrel.
Sounds
Attack the
fair.
barrel.
It's about throwing
Alright,
it.
now I'm going back and looking at chat because I haven't been paying attention because I've been dealing with y'all's bullshit.
He's attacking the barrel.
Love shack.
Demonic Love Shack, what the hell?
I'm just.
Throw the barrel at the
I'm-
shack. When Love Shacks go bad.
Love shack.
Just haven't had enough love.
Damn. It.
Oh, she,
Oh, Sheena!
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's
Damn,
going to
dude,
eat
that's
you.
gonna hurt. I hope it eats you, bro.
Thankfully, that is not a confirmed crit fail.
Damn.
Oh.
But attack number 3 does not confirm.
Well, yeah.
There's an object.
Again.
Um,
Damn.
So, first attack, you claw at it. You damage it for some damage. Second one is a miss. Third one, claw at it some more. And now the barrel's almost in pieces. It seems to be just barely intact. I mean, we're talking it literally barely intact.
You can breathe on it and it'll fall apart intact.
Wait.
Apparently, this
Are you
barrel's a lot
saying-
tougher than it appears.
Isn't it barely intact?
Oh, I did.
Oh,
The
boy.
fun I
You're-
made earlier.
You're worse than the goddamn chat.
Oh no, I can make it worse. She didn't tell her the
Ruben's
one
like,
I
that
said
was my
earlier."
joke, you thief!
Love you, mate.
Hey, Co.
Hmm.
Can a matchbox?
Only if it's 20.
The answer is no, but it's in can.
Alright, after Sheena is Naya.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, so the barrel breaks.
The
it's
barrel
still
is almost
intact.
completely broken apart. It is not completely broke.
I'm going to end my grapple as a free action because this barrel thing is just annoying. So is that house keeps throwing boards at me. So I will make an attack roll. And I will follow that up with a slam.
Naya mad.
Naya,
So take
smash.
hand off, bring hand on top. Crunch.
On the barrel or the shack?
Angry.
Barrel.
On the barrel?
The barrel.
Alright, you smash that barrel into little bitty bits.
And I'll look over at the shack. And whoever's doing that bear come out or you'll get some of the same. Isn't that right, Sheena? Done.
Eden, what are you gonna do about all this?
I'm gonna make an spell. I'm just gonna make a knowledge arcana because I'm confused.
Yes, one. So, oh,
Let me see your roll. I have to check. I don't think that's gonna be anywhere near. No, it's not. That's not nearly
yeah,
enough.
I had a hunch that, like,
Well,
maybe.
hold on. Let me double check. I could be wrong. You might get a hint. Let me check.
You have more of a chance of getting a hint than I would.
Well, I have to check and see which part of the knowledge check this would fall under.
It's called the house is trying to beat Naya. Subject.
Okay. You don't have a clue.
Sure
With
enough,
that
bad
Arcana
idea.
check, you have no idea. Ah, okay, got it, Michael.
So I have a question.
Knowledge
If
check is
you-
technically a free action, so.
Yes. Well, it's not so much of a question, but more of a.
Excuse me.
I wonder what will happen if I.
maybe you should try it.
Maybe you should try it.
That's
Wand of Magic
exactly
Missile
what-
didn't
You should
work,
try it.
but then again,
I
you
don't
know
know what it
Magic
is,
Missile
but you
doesn't
should
do
try
anything
it.
to objects.
Yeah.
Yep, only one way to find out.
Oh, this is Berard's character sheet. You don't have any spells,
Ooh,
buddy.
getting in my way.
If the bear starts popping spells, people gonna get worried. Naya, what did you do to the bear?
Girl moved into my way.
Naya's breaking things that she shouldn't be touching.
Gonna have to-
Shocking grasp on the shed.
Shit.
Kind.
Stupid thing.
Okay.
I don't know.
Not what I was expecting.
I got
But-
up in touching range, so might as well try.
I hope
Okay.
she lights it on fire. Release your inner rumple and burn it to the
Okay.
ground.
Roll. Do any
Release
rolls
your
you need to
Nexi
make
and
for your
burn
shocking
everything to
grasp.
fucking bits.
28
Rumple
Touch.
was far more evil than Nexi.
All right.
touch AC.
He was crazier.
Nope.
Does a 15 hit your flat-footed AC?
Oh shit.
Oh,
Oh,
flat-footed. No, it doesn't. Yes.
Going
As
down.
a window falls off the side of it and almost smashes into you.
Oh fuck.
Motherfucking
God.
demons in this motherfucking house.
Fucking house might be motherfucking possessed.
Okay,
Too
we
bad
need
there's
a
no
priest.
cleric who
Let
can
him-
do some exorcism shit on here.
Why did we not bring the sage?
I need
'Cause he
some rope,
died.
a cross, and a purple dildo. That.
I regret to inform you, CO, you're about 3 years too late for Sage.
Do you want me to roll the
I
damage?
don't-
Roll the
Fucking
damage.
an old
Hilarious.
priest.
We need a bottle. We need a tankard of holy water.
Yeah, but no lie, Sage is actually a character in the campaign.
Alright, so since the girl had to move into my space, damn you,
Sorry.
5-foot step, then charge!
Alright, so you
Oh,
electrify.
silver!
So
You
you
can't
poke the
5
house
foot
with the
step
electricity and it leaves a burn mark.
Ogden charges.
You charge the shack?
Yeah.
Is it no longer a
Magic bad.
Magic bad. Dwarf not happy.
Dwarves, man. Dwarves and their suspicions.
Shacks don't do these kinds of things.
Oh my god.
How many attacks do you get?
3.
Charge? Can I just point out that you spelled charge really fucking weird?
Yard.
Yeah, I think I did it too with a
Guard!
Whatever, bitch. I don't care. Pirate that bitch.
Alright, so with those 3 attacks, you just kind of ramp charge into the shack. First hit, you smash into it. You misjudge how thick or thin that wall was, so you end up inside of it, and you're just like, fuck it! Smash, 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 smash! And then the house starts falling apart, and you just walk out.
There, it's still lit!
And the shack just falls down.
Now, you fucks!
I think we upset the dwarf a little bit.
You're standing there letting it fall apart on your heads. I'll deal with it myself.
I thought it was rather amusing.
As a board falls off the shack and almost hits the Ogden. As it's falling apart.
You're all a bunch of numpties! All of ya! Where's my
Like he's
beer?
trying to speak to me, I know it.
Where's my alcohol? God damn it.
You left it
Is it all for your
behind.
grog?
I hate every one of you fuckers
Me
right
jolly,
now.
jolly grog.
It's all gone for beer and tobacco.
No!
It's
I have
all
2
for
weeks
the grog.
before that nonsense.
Fire fast is coming, yo ho ho, bitches.
Stop it.
Yo ho.
Oh.
All together.
I know we're in the mist,
But
we're not pirates this time.
We're not pirates this time. Alright,
Well,
so
the ocean.
moving on.
Gotta be the coastal
fuck
elf
you, I'm not
town.
finishing this song.
Fuck you.
Beggars
So what's next?
never shall.
Alright, well, you're out of initiative because you broke the 2 things you had to deal with.
Really?
Yes!
No evil shit, just a haunted fucking shack that just kept trying to drop planks on Naya.
So is it?
Well, and
since
hit you with a
it's-
door, and hit you with a window.
Wait. Since it's not a love shack, is it a hate shack?
Yes, this is definitely a hate shack.
Maybe a hate. See, I can't even make the joke because she won't get it. You're so innocent.
I am.
I was gonna say it's
Yeah.
a hate. It's a great place to hate fuck, maybe, but damn it.
Here you go, Kazu, from Twitch chat, just for you.
Ogden needs a drink, or several. Ogden can dream.
This is why, people, I love streaming this shit, because of
Speaking of,
viewers and comments like this.
Kazu, you missed the perfect opportunity to stop right before running into the shack and going, "This is Spyra!"
Oh, I
Spark.
did miss it! Shit! God damn it! I'm gonna never let myself live that down! God! Shit!
It's because of my alcohol.
Onward then.
I'm
All
angry
right.
now, god damn it.
Alright, so y'all figure out a marching order once more, and you will proceed on. This
middle,
time-
Middle. I call middle. I don't care where, just middle.
Behind the Naya.
I
Maybe a
prefer to be
staircase.
off to the side of the Naya, that way I can charge if
Same.
That way you
shall
don't
stay
have to
behind the
charge
Naya.
through the Naya, which doesn't,
that way I
well,
don't have to charge
doesn't work.
through the Naya, exactly.
It's,
Yeah.
you don't have to do it.
Charge.
Yeah.
Alright, hold on,
Gonna
let me
line
move the
up
Ogden
like a
real quick so I
small
can get rid of the
army
barrel.
fight of freaking Irish lining up on the hill.
Look, the Irish were never good at fighting, alright?
This is why they were all in a fucking straight line.
Hey, they were
Just
good at making.
across the valley.
They were good at farming potatoes, though.
So were the Scots, and we were better fighters. Fight
Drinking.
me, bitch!
Look, I get it. I get it that you and I don't see eye to eye a lot of the times, but hush now,
In fairness,
we got
you're
game.
a lot shorter.
See
Alright.
you?
I would have to bend down and squat just to see eye to eye with you, Tiny.
Alright,
Just because
so,
I'm small doesn't mean I can harness the powers of hell.
Darn, someone missed
I
a
mean,
golden opportunity when you
You
said
missed
fight
the,
you.
the right height to set a beer on your head during Pirate Fest.
I mean, she could always just punch, she's the right height to punch you in the nuts, too, let's be honest.
Also true.
Don't make her too mad, she'll punch you in the dick.
Also valid.
Oh, Naya, I found a good form for you.
Oh,
Choose your words very carefully,
I might
good
be able to
Sir
turn into it.
Hipster Spusk.
Alright. But yeah,
How's the air down there?
y'all
Aw.
proceed
Just
on.
fine, giant.
Within a little while, you actually find the ruins of the town.
if I only could become that small, that'd be wonderful.
It's called an wow.
And if I remember
Oh.
correctly, y'all have heard various rumors about this town. None of them good.
Haunted.
Yeah, one of them was like people will go into buildings, and then shit happens. One guy got eaten as he stepped in a doorway. The building ate him.
Hey, Berard, go
Okay.
first.
One
No.
guy got strangled by a curtain.
What the fuck kind of fucky magic going on here?
I nominate Berard to be leader of the group for right now. He can lead the group into town.
That's why Jay did the research to let us know about these dangerous things. No one split up to search the houses.
Did
And,
the
well, you
research.
just
mean
ran
she
into a
blew
shack
the
on the-
halfling a half a dozen times.
You also just ran into a shack on the outside of town, and the shack kept throwing boards at you. So
Did the research, he says.
Her and
believe what she
Arabella
did-
were in
I
town.
believe what
They
she
asked
did
questions.
was she chunked a halfling into a horse
I
trough
made
3 or 4
money
times,
and
and
information.
then blew said halfling 3 or 4 times behind
I did
that.
not. He got thrown repeatedly.
Yeah, Jay's not going to do nothing involving any mole rats.
No, I don't do naked mole rats. That's disgusting.
So I heard.
the power of
Whatever
heat.
you heard was not me.
I heard for 5 pence you'll spread pretty much anything on anyone.
We'll fall around the
I'm
edge
not
of town,
sure
Adam, and
where
try
you
to
were
make our way
hearing
to
that.
that temple.
I say the
lead
shack was
hobbit you were
framed.
throwing around.
Keep it up and I'll show you how I can throw wee things.
So circling
Is that an
around
offer?
the town,
Yes.
'Cause
staying out
I'll
of
take
town,
your offer, but not she.
you
does.
have
Fucking God.
no problems, and you actually
Yay.
find a temple with the markings of Ouija's on it,
Seems to
and
be a very solid clue.
the
Oh, this is incredibly
it's in-
simple.
the thing that also seems strange to all of you is it's in better shape than all the other buildings around here.
That's-
I was told magically warded, so I just assume magic.
Oh boy,
That's
oh
kind of
boy, oh
concerning.
boy, oh now.
Uh,
It's time for me to make some check.
Yes, I was gonna say, Eden, you're good with magic. Would you mind examining the magic building, please?
I just smashed the magic building.
The
No!
one thing that we need to figure out what's causing the magic buildings.
Uh,
I mean,
I'd rather not get eaten for this.
the
trying to
cleric said that it was magicked up to protect it,
Detect
So-
magic.
and
protect
dangerous.
my ass.
PG,
Detect
throw it
magic
yourself
on
at
the
it.
building.
Magical.
There, yeah. Hey, Sheena,
Alright, spellcraft.
make yeah we deal, lassie.
What? He looks a bit confused. Like, what is deal?
You go up to that door, you knock on it real hard, as hard as you can. Hit it like you're trying to hurt it, and maybe I'll let you have my babies.
I
And Sylvan,
blinks at him.
Sheena, no.
She's like, but this might be the only chance I have.
No, Sheena.
She just-
The building is dangerous and could kill you. The clerics were very sure about the wards being deadly.
Do you remember what happens when you tell her that something might be stronger than her?
I didn't say it was
Is it
stronger than
really
her.
a good idea to tell her that it might kill her?
There's a difference between, oh, that monster's big, you should take it. It could be a challenge to the door you may touch and you may die. That's not a challenge, that's just
Don't you
Fact.
want to have my babies?
Sheena's just already up ahead, but smelling cautiously around the area. Probably smelling magic in the air.
Eden, please tell me you got some news on the door before we have to see if I can bring Sheena back.
It's magical. Sadly, if I had more time and, well, a little more understanding of what magic it would be, I would be able to know the effects, but right now I can't. I apologize.
Well, we're not going anywhere till we know it's safe, so take your time. I'll
I
do
need
a
all
patrol
you to
around the
roll me a
building.
listen check.
Ah, fuck.
How many of us?
All of you.
Oh, good. Something I'm actually good in besides magic.
Yeah, I'm not good at listen. That's one of my bad worst.
Get around that building.
I have
Oh,
many
no,
That's still a
like-
shitty roll.
Sorry,
It's
I just
fun
looked
that I'm
back at
bad at.
chat. I say
don't
the
think-
shack was framed. You've got a good foundation for that argument.
That's why I made the solid comment.
The puns hurt. Is it a splintering pain?
Would you please stop?
Oh,
Don't do this to me.
What?
Dude, you need to be paying attention to chat. Honestly,
I'll
you
deck
will
ya.
you will
I
be
don't
laughing
know,
your
the
ass
story of that
off.
fight
I
might
don't
be the
even have
bestseller.
Twitch open, dude. Like I tend not to because it's too
Distracting.
it feels cheaty
Oh,
to
it's
have.
texting on that computer.
Not only that,
I
but
don't
it's,
watch the video. I pause the video and just fucking leave it.
See, I
just
usually
do it
have
for
the
chat.
I didn't think of that.
I have it on my phone so I can also check it, just so I can pay attention to the chat. I have the sound turned off. The other thing is also,
having your video stream playing feels cheaty to.
well, the other thing
That's
is
why I
also
keep it
there is a
paused.
delay. So I've noticed there's like I think it's a 5 to 10 second delay. So if you're paying attention to the chat and you hop back over to actual voice chat, the two don't match.
so what happens?
What do?
Let me look at the listen checks. Yes, 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 yes.
No.
The bear's the
kidding
only
me?
one who
No.
doesn't hear it. The bear is the only one. Oh, him and Zahid, because Zahid did not roll. So Zahid
Fucking
knows
Zahid.
nothing.
I know nothing.
I see nothing.
As
You know
those two are
nothing,
the only
Johnson.
ones clueless, as the rest of you hear a door open. Yeah, it's kind of a creaky door.
If I get more boards thrown at me, I'm tearing that door.
We're
off
in a
its hinges.
horror movie town.
Wherever
It
it
better
is.
be creaky.
It is
Out of character,
definitely
not-
creaky.
Oh, out of character.
Which direction?
Out
From
of character.
best guess, the front of the building. And
Out
what's
of
the out of
character.
character?
I think Naya knows. Naya now knows why not Zahid. Keegan hates door.
Poor Keegan.
I made a joke about the roof, but it would have gone over your head.
Oh!
I quit. These puns are terrible.
We get too many. We gotta
No,
stop.
there aren't any
Alright,
papers
so
here.
that being said, Adam, we're in the mist. I can't see more than 20 feet ahead.
Exactly.
Door
What direction is
opening.
the house in?
Actually, at this point, y'all have gotten to the building because, like I said, you could see it. I just haven't shown it on the
Sheila,
map.
Hit the door. Hit the door. Hit the door.
Draw
I
us
don't
a
care.
building.
You're
Get
talking
enough
in
doors.
Oh,
out
you-
of character. You
All right, then let
you just smell
me
door.
pull up a.
Because she's examining the door and she's detecting magic on the door, and we hear another door opening with the same door. Where?
Watch
alright,
it be
hold on.
another
Magic.
fucking barrel. And it will give us a splintering headache.
I'm gonna call it right here if one more bad pun gets thrown around.
Don't worry, it'll happen.
Donkey Kong.
I
All we're
mean,
trying to do
Kazu,
is stay alive.
consider the group you're with,
Why am I friends with you fucks?
because we're
Because
just as
you
bad
are
as
just
you.
bad.
We're bad as you.
Just as twisted. Yeah, you're right. Y'all just as twisted.
You're forgetting also that CO is my partner in Rock.
Oh,
All right, I think I just dropped the building on somebody. Moving the Sheena real quick.
It hurts worse than my stomach cramps. I hate all of you.
All right, so there's the building,
Okay, so we're at the side.
and the front would be over here.
And I assume to the north is basically into town. Because this was at
well-
the edge of town toward the south.
Town is actually this way.
Okay. So this is actually outside of the town.
Yes.
Okay. Trying to picture.
So
So
town is
this
that way,
door
and
is
you
the
heard the
one that
noise from
opened?
over there, which the Naya can determine. Yeah, the door opened because that is just inside your blind sight. Although blind sight does not
So-
extend through physical objects, so you have no idea what's inside.
And up here was the one that she was examining?
There's actually nothing up there.
So
She was just
examining
pinging the
this one.
building itself.
Oh yes. That is where the door was. You heard.
So Eden
And that
needs
was
to
the
be
door that she
closer.
was examining.
Who was examining the door?
Sheena had walked to the door.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Sheena was
And
up at
Lydia
the
was
door
doing a
smelling
magic.
it, and Eden was detecting magic with the
And
door.
then you told
I
us the
thought
door
Eden was
opened.
detecting magic on the building.
No.
On the building.
Oh,
Okay.
I thought
Yeah,
she was doing it on the
Because
door.
I didn't remember her specifying
Ogden
door.
kind of follows Sheena, by the way. He wants to see if she lights on fire or not.
Okay,
Oh, fuck.
then as Sheena would be checking the door, it would open.
Oh.
You know,
Oh.
And there is a
Oh.
person standing
Alright.
there.
I'm gonna go over this right here.
Sure, person. Do we need to put that in quotes?
Yes.
Sure.
Fire.
Because
I
what
really
those
wanna
of
throw
you
one of
standing
them
in
in.
there see is a person garbed in the robes of Ouijas.
Fight him.
Is it Nexie?
No.
I was gonna say because
No,
we fucked
this
if
is-
it is.
This is the kind of person Nexie wishes she was.
Oh.
Hey, that's not fair.
No, Nexie's pretty
you
happy
and
with
me
who
know
she
what
is.
happens to her. That's not fair.
No. This person already has two things that Nexie wishes she had. One, the title of High Cleric.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I don't need that anymore.
The other, well, if y'all find out what it is, then yes, you will be going, I want for Nexie. If you find out.
She was just on her guard, just like looking at
But
the
yes,
person
there is
growling.
what is garbed as a cleric of Ouijas, which y'all have seen from the other play, at the Town of Mist, the clerics there. Although the robes look a little bit more ornate, and this one's wearing a mask and gloves, and looks at you and says, "Who are you, and why have you come here? What
I'm
is your
here
purpose?"
to make babies and chew bubble gum, and I'm out of them.
Sheena is Sheena. Who
Well,
is
if you're
person?
seeking to make babies, there are no female dwarves here. But there are female group members of yours, so I suggest you should look at them and not at me.
Excuse me, I do not deal in naked mole rats.
That is your choice then, my dear. But
doesn't-
that has
I've
no
been trying to
bearing
hit
upon
Yonk's
myself
list
or
for a
this
while now.
place.
She is gonna jump your bones if you're not careful. Keep talking like that.
Naya?
Yes,
Uh,
Eden. They're over there. The door
I
open.
don't need
They
to
must be
breed with
talking to
dwarves. I
someone.
can breed with you.
Should we do something about this?
You're detecting the magic on the building, and I'm keeping you safe, so we're fine. If they start screaming and
Alright.
fighting, I'll let you know.
I'm gonna
Are
spellcraft
we-
again. Can I
are
do
we
that?
Hold on, are we in turn order?
Nope.
Adam might eat you in the other corner for a minute.
Oh
I'm about to do
no.
something stupid.
Remember your alignment, dude.
I will.
Alright, what stupid shit are you planning?
That's the problem, is I'm remembering my alignment.
Chaotic good?
Ouijas
Is lawful neutral.
Yeah. Oh, they're not evil?
No.
Okay.
No, Ouijas is lawful neutral. She is one
Not
of the
directly
three
opposed,
deities
okay.
of death. She is neutral because death does not take a side.
Okay.
Her domains are death, magic, and law.
Still would freak out a dwarf who is highly religious to his Moradin.
Yeah, well, Ouijas is part of the teachings of Ouijas are to respect the elders and those who came before, because without them you would not have what you have.
Alright. So do you think that it would
and that
she's
death
not
comes to
directly
all?
Opposed. She's not directly opposed.
No, she stands neutral to all. The only ones I think she's opposed to would be Nerul, who does undeath,
And Vecna maybe?
and Vecna, who also fucks with undeath. Those are the other
Okay.
two deities involved with death. Those
Okay.
two favor undeath. Ouijas does not.
So just running in and just being like, "You're evil!" Probably not.
No, wrong deity. If this was Temper of Nerul, oh yeah.
Okay.
Alright, good.
Yeah.
Fair question, though.
From Xena to Johnny, or
Okay,
it
we're
goes
fixed.
from Z to Zahid.
It's always
Cause-
Ogden kind of levers his hammer and stares at the chick.
Hoi.
Actually, based on what you can see, probably male.
Okay,
Ah.
whatever. Levers his hammer and stares at the guy.
So for what reason have you come to my church? It is unusual to have visitors that are actually people and not monstrosities. Granted, you would not be at my door if you were such a monstrosity. As he looks at the Sheena.
Sheena continues to growl at him.
Sheena.
He just looks at Sheena. You come to my church and growl at me on my doorstep.
You come into
Why?
my house.
You eat my honey buns!
Are you Sheena says.
Are you
I'm
what?
just gonna back up
Are you
a
problem?
little.
Why would I be a problem? As I said, you're coming to my church
He is a mage.
and growling at
Larry,
me.
gonna magic you.
Don't.
So what is the problem, child?
She turns. Wait, is Naya? She
Eyes
turns
on the other side with Eden.
You can't see me. I'm out of your fog
Yep.
vision.
Damn it!
She turns, looks around, tries to find Naya. Naya said, "We come here to solve problem."
And what problem would that be, child?
QJ through ring.
Dangerous thing here. Don't know good detail.
He looks around at the mist. Indeed, there are many dangerous things that reside in this mist. What is your point? If you're here to solve all of them, all I can say is good luck.
We start with what's inside your wheat church.
It is a temple of Ouija, so
Probably
all the
dead.
things appropriate. There are benches, there are pews for praying, there is an altar. What things are you looking for? Have you come to pray?
What is?
You know what? Since we're in a fairly
You-
haunted place, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
But Sheena already prayed earlier. Sheena went and hunted animals and got good prey.
Ah,
That
you're
was it.
misunderstanding the version of pray. Pray as in worship, not pray as in thing to hunt.
Worship. She's never heard of that word before.
Just
To pay
I think he
homage
asked
to
you-
those who grant you what you have.
I think he was asking you to pilot a warship there, Sheena.
What is pilot? What is worship? What is? Now you got her confused even
Sheena,
further.
just forget about it. I don't think we're here to worship. I know I'm not. I don't know about Dwarf, and I don't know about anyone else on our party. I don't think we
Well,
worship you or
we're here on their territory, at least in the place of reverence. I'm at least going to go and pay respects because it's proper.
Then step right on in, as he'll gesture and allow you to enter.
I'm going to sheath my sword and I'm going to walk right in.
Last time I didn't pay respects to a god, he made me a woman.
Here's
I'd
someone
like
I'm
to
guessing is
see
Yelping.
that.
The cleric looks at you,
Back to
and
the ring.
as
I
if
think-
it was the god of mischief.
I honestly don't know. All I know is paid respects is a great idea.
If you wish to pray, you may.
Because the heat enters as well to do the same thing. Because last time we didn't pay respects to a god, yeah.
As you step in, it is indeed what you would expect from a church or temple. It is dedicated to Ouijas. There's an altar. There's pews.
God, it's been a long time
It
since
looks-
I've been one of these things.
Normal. In fact, there's no traces of. It's well. Let me rephrase that. It's dusted. It's clean, and it's maintained.
I don't trust it.
The cleric stands watch at the door, keeping an eye on the child and the dwarf.
Well, she's not technically a child. She's already an adult woman, but people always call her a feral child because.
She is a feral child.
She is a feral child.
Just
He's-
because you've aged to 20 something doesn't mean you are.
Yeah, she.
Growing
There's
older
no-
is required. Growing up is not.
Yeah, Sheena never technically grew up.
Exactly.
Dumb question for the GM.
Hmm.
Time check on how much longer we're running.
That would depend on y'all. I'm gonna estimate probably another 30 minutes to an hour at the most.
That's the most that I can do anyway.
I was
'Cause
gonna
I
say,
gotta
I
open
have to
Not
work a
nice.
10-hour day tomorrow, and I gotta be up at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Gross.
So it's a good stopping point.
Yeah.
For about
Yeah.
a half hour to an hour.
In a half hour to an hour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
30
I mean, I
minutes
would
to an
prefer
hour.
closer to half an hour.
Alright.
Yeah, Sheena just stares at the man, then just backs away. It seems like Ogren seems to know, and then she just goes to Ogren. Like, she asks him, does Ogren know more about gods than Sheena?
Know about more than.
Then Ogren go inside. Sheena have no idea what to do with gods.
No, that's a temple of death, lassie. I won't set foot in there.
Also of magic.
Respectful death.
I'm a dwarf. Do I look like I use magic? You are a numpty.
Hey, Naya.
You'd be surprised. I have known many
Yes, he
dwarves, several
Do
of
I
which were
look like I
skilled.
use? He hefts his hammer. and goes, does this look magic to you, numpty? You want to feel it? This thing probably weighs as much as your elven eyes.
I can't get much more information, so I think it might be a good idea to go in.
Well, there's a cleric at the front. We'll ask him. You can either keep your detection up for when we proceed inside, or if that's disrespectful, you can dismiss it.
All right.
Arden, in fact, tosses his hammer at the priest.
The priest
Like
will catch it, heft it, examine it. And he'll remark, it is indeed magical. As for you using magic while wielding a hammer, I have seen several clerics of Moradin do such a thing.
Do I look like a cleric, lad?
Oh wow, he has a hammer just like Ogden does.
As he tosses the hammer back to Ogden.
And Ogden raises his hand as it magics back to his hand and goes, "That's my hammer, Naya."
Oh, you were showing it to him.
Oh,
How
alright,
nice of you.
cool.
Good.
It's good to communicate with
I'm
new
gonna-
people.
A spirit
Sheena,
tree.
bring me my tankard.
Unusual.
Good God Almighty,
I'm
I need a
just
drink.
gonna sit here and pray for a few minutes.
A spirit
Zee will
tree.
try
How
doing the same.
unusual. Why are you here? You are far from your home forest.
Ogden literally just like shakes his head and starts drinking out of his tankard.
Sheena gave him the
Oh,
tankard.
bunch of weirdos.
We're from the temple above the canyon of the worshippers of Weejoss, who sent us here to recover a relic from this temple.
Have you now?
Yes. I wasn't aware that anyone was still alive down here. Please come back with us also. I'd be happy to escort you out so you can meet the other clerics of Weejoss.
I would, but I cannot. I am bound to protect this place, and protect it I will against all those who would harm it. Same
Oh.
time, I maintain it.
We
You've done a nice job. It's in good condition.
Thank
I
you. I
think
spent a
it
few
looks-
hundred years working on it.
That means she's dead.
she's an elf.
Not quite correct. Elves can live hundreds of years, and I've seen a dwarf live up to 200.
Question.
I may have the answer you seek. What is your question?
My question is, what kind of protection is on the church? I noticed there's magic, but I can't figure out what it is.
Oh, that? Most of it is wards against magic, as most of what has caused the problems in here is, in fact, magic. So I have placed several
Well, yeah,
wards
me
protecting
too.
it from the things in the mist and from the mist itself. Although the magical effects on the mist seem to have disappeared about a year ago, year and a half. I lose track.
Yes, I have an answer for that. The object causing the problem was removed by another group of adventurers.
Excellent. Although it seems that the things in the mist have changed and, honestly, in my opinion, gotten worse. I've removed their foul nature whenever they come and mess with this church.
Okay.
As he points at a pile of ashes next to the entrance.
Impressive. By the way, what was your name?
My name has long been forgotten. You may simply call me priest. It is what I am, and I am a protector of this church.
Say they're
I am the last one
mystical
staying
cleric.
behind to protect it. I have dedicated myself to it ever since.
By chance, do you happen to have a relic in here that would be wanted by clerics of Weejos? And could we have it returned to them?
I have no doubt they would want it. However, you say it is on the town above?
On the cliff, small mine town, but a nice group of clerics of Weejos. I spent 6 days with them. They were
They-
polite enough.
They helped me out a lot.
I would ask you to step inside so we could talk, but I don't think you would fit. Unless
I
you
can-
have a method of shrinking yourself.
That
But
can
I
be
don't
done.
remember spirit trees having that.
I'm actually a elf druid, so yes, I can
Ah,
accommodate that. As
intriguing.
I'll shift down to an elven form and proceed in with his permission.
Certainly.
Eden follows after.
The door will actually open big enough that the bear can fit in,
The bear is coming in.
because it's got double doors.
I will have my cuddle fuzzy buzzies.
Cuddle fuzzy buzzy?
Can you use that in a sentence? Wait, you did.
Ah, I just got really bad images in my head.
So
'Cause
we
where does my brain go when shit goes down? Hi, I'm in the gutter. Thanks.
I thought you lived there.
Yep. Hi, my name is Kazu. Have we met?
Yes, we
It's
have.
for the gym.
Sometimes he do jump out of the gutter. Sometime.
And then he falls
Fucking
right back in.
often, And then I
Wait,
fall right
then-
back in deeper than before.
Where am I then?
inside.
Am I-
You're in fuzzy Yiffland.
Ew!
He wasn't.
Well, that one clicked.
So Lydia, he wasn't
enough.
fuzzy, was he?
Kazu!
At least you know he was a bear.
Oy.
Inside.
Y'all
Yes,
bad.
yes, yes,
Y'all
yes,
bad.
Inside.
Yes.
As y'all
Inside.
go inside, he proceeds over to the altar,
Bet that
notices
hammer's
the
as big as my
offerings
hammer.
placed there, bows his head to the two of you, and then he casts a spell. Actually, he pulls out a plate of water,
Oh.
casts a spell, stares at it for a few minutes, nods, pulls out a scroll, casts another spell, waits for a moment,
What's she doing?
nods
I don't
again.
know. Give me a second.
Ah, the bear in
What's
the
she
meat.
doing?
The scroll was the spell sending. Or excuse me, no, message. I'm sorry.
Right?
Which allows you to send a message to a certain person and then them give you a response back.
Excuse me.
Short range, but yes.
Yeah,
You're
limited
right,
range.
That
Depends on the
that
caster
doesn't
level,
sound good.
depends on how far it can go.
Shay, we need a picture of some bears.
And then the cleric will nod and look at the elf and goes, Naya, is it? It seems you spoke
Yes.
truthfully. I am grateful. If you
Why
had
would I
lied
lie?
and sought to deceive me, I would have thought you a thief.
Oh. Yeah, that'd be bad.
Yes, and I would have dealt with you as such.
Oh, the ashes at the door, yes.
Yes. So, since you're in fact not a thief, you have spoken truthfully, and your group knows how to pay respects.
Thank you, Jay.
As he reaches into his
You're
robes
welcome.
and pulls out an altarpiece. It's a platinum holy symbol, or at least part of it is platinum. It's very
Holy
beautifully
shit.
stylized as the holy symbol of Ouijas. I mean, it's platinum for
I
the
detect
silver.
magic.
Oh yeah,
You better put sunglasses on.
Yup.
oh yeah, oh yeah, definitely magic. Oh yeah, no doubt in your mind. Also, he radiates magic. A lot.
Again, you better have sunglasses.
In fact, you probably gonna have to make a save.
Is it fort if I remember correctly?
I think it
Going
is.
with like detect evil and good, that's like a will save, not to get stunned.
I think it
But
is a
detect
will
magic
save.
doesn't really
Because
happen.
detect
because it
magic,
stuns
well,
the
if you hit an
shit out of the
artifact detect
paladin.
magic, I think it has the same effect. Because if it's overwhelming, it still frags you.
Mm-hmm.
It goes all Ark of the Covenant, her skin just melt off.
Do, 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 do.
Is this the real life?
Is this just Pharisee?
Why is
All
this
in
life?
the spell light. Oh, there is no save.
Oh,
I
shit.
just go blind.
Yeah, you are blinded because of the fact of
Blinded
that thing
by
is
the
magical,
light.
and then oh holy shit,
Wrapped up like a
um,
lead on the bear in
he's
the
got a
night.
higher magical effect on him and part of him
Mhm.
than it does.
Yeah, she will fall onto her knees.
Worship at your bear's feet.
My dear, if I'd known you were planning that, I would have warned you in advance.
Eden?
I'm
Eden?
fine.
You don't
Give her a
look fine.
moment; she'll be able to see again.
It's fine. I just see a little black dot all over my eye.
She is momentarily blinded. It will fade. Apparently,
Oh.
she decided to do detect magic on things that are of an extremely magical nature. The
I mean,
backlash can be
We could have warned you
A little
because, duh,
blind.
hello.
yes.
She's patting for her bear, and
To your-
well,
to
Who
your
puts a
left.
stand.
paw on your head?
No, other left.
She will wrap her arms around the bear's leg,
I'm back.
Third leg.
front leg, and then hoist herself up, and just kind of just holds on to him until her sight comes back.
Well,
It'll
sir
come
with-
back within a minute.
So, sir with no name, long forgotten, is that the object that we are to return, since you trust us?
Yes, I have verified your identity, and that you were in fact sent. Here is this. If it is not delivered to the temple within the next, he stops and thinks, 7 days, then it will be brought back to me.
Sounds like somebody better change form and go poof.
Does like 5 minutes count?
As long as it is within 7 days, it will be fine. The 7
Okay.
days is the time for the spell that is in effect on it. Once the 7-day mark has been reached, it will return here, if it is not in the hands of the high priest of Ouijas in the temple in the town above.
I don't know if they have a high priest, but
They do.
sure.
I have spoken with him.
That's nice.
He was a little surprised to hear from me. I guess I forgot to tell him I was down here. Not surprised, it's been a few centuries. So then, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that's all they asked for.
Then allow me to help you anyway.
Okay.
As he turns and walks off into a side room, as he's walking away, he turns and looks at Jay. Do not leave. I have a gift for you.
He seems nice.
Alright.
And then he walks into the room.
She moves aside and lets him back.
Oh no, he walked away, stopped, turned back and looked at you, and then said not to leave.
Oh,
And then proceeded through a side door.
And Eden, after finally getting her sight back after a minute, gives a like, bye, magic god, like a friendly, childlike, well, Eden.
I think
That
he appreciates your
different than
offering, Jay.
And then
Okay.
heads out
You did very good.
because Eden.
Because Eden was like, whoa,
She was
whoa,
she was on a trip
dude.
for a while.
Hey, man.
Hmm.
But yeah, after she got her sight back, she like piety. Nah. She's just thank you, gods. Thank you, Ouijas. I'm going to have a party in your honor. Bye. Leaves. Cause
Returns in a few
this
minutes
group's the party.
and offers you a small gem. I believe this will be of use to you.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take the gem.
Use it on your primary weapon. It will serve you well.
Zahid, maybe you can ask him to
Okay.
help you with your problem. So you pissed off one god, maybe a second one can help you.
Speaking of
You mean you
deities,
don't want to stay female?
remind the young one that just left. I am a priest. I am not the god.
Hmm.
I would not
Either way.
pretend to be such a thing. I would get smited for it.
To be correct about
I
this,
will.
This god is the god of death, correct?
And
Magic.
magic.
And magic. In truth, I would rather not be indebted to a god of death and magic. I'll stick with what I am right now until I can find something
And-
else.
Eden
That
was
is your
just
choice.
actually doing it with directly towards God, because Eden is Eden.
Well, it's one of those. You regained your sight, said that, and he'd already left the room, so he didn't know who it was in reference to. But seeing as you used detect magic, you went blind while looking at him.
Like,
Good.
it's fucking
You
duh.
silly boy.
Good stuffing spot.
Yeah, this could be a good stopping spot.
Yes, as he will inform Zahid. Very well, that is your choice. You have
What
made
did he
an
give Jay?
offering, so allow me a piece of advice.
Don't know unless it's identified.
I will gladly take advice.
I have a
The
thing
answer
for
to your
that.
problem, or at least what causes the change, is something very simple.
Something very simple.
Yes.
It's called magic.
What did he give you?
A stone.
Hmm.
So it's obviously an augment crystal. He
I
mentioned
mean,
putting it on her
if-
weapon.
If you mean simple as in magic, then to me that's not very simple.
Yeah, but none of us
But-
have identified, so we don't know.
To describe the item that was given,
I have a
It's a-
tile of identify.
it's a crystal that contains an incandescent green fluid.
Again, I have a tile of identify.
Alright? You use it on it?
Yeah.
It is a
Snap tile,
lesser
breathe them in.
crystal of energy assault acid.
Nice.
Oh my fucking god, yes.
Fantastic.
Whenever you hit with the thing that this is equipped with, it does an
1d6,
extra
isn't
D6
it?
acid.
Yeah.
By the way, value of 3,000.
Yeah, it's a good weapon augment. I almost went with that for shocking instead of using a shocking enchantment. I almost went that route for the weapon.
But yes, that is what you got.
You can stick that shit down.
Awesome.
That's fantastic. That's just gonna be extra damage on your weapon, dude.
Well, if she has a returning crystal in it, then it would count
Oh
her coming
shit!
back.
She only
No,
has the.
they're enchanted with that.
Oh, okay.
Just
so
the third
that's-
one has the crystal?
Yes. No.
Okay.
I
No, they're
enchanted
all
them
enchanted with returning now.
They're enchanted.
Oh, they're all souped up. Wonderful.
Yes.
They're all +1 returning. That's
They're
So-
all
fantastic.
enchanted with returning.
Nice.
Yes, and you
Which
want to know
means
the
that
better
it's
part?
then, because it's a
That gives
+1
me-
weapon.
That gives me 2 crystals of energy assault, both lesser. One's electricity, one's acid. 2 crystals of life drinking lesser,
Why aren't you using them?
You can only use one at a
I
time.
haven't
in the
gotten that
weapon.
far.
One per weapon.
I haven't gotten that far.
It literally just attaches to your weapon.
Click, click, click.
It's
Click,
a move
click,
action
click.
to equip and a move action to remove.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're
Pause
not really in anything right now, so yeah, I'll probably.
You've
Yeah.
got
Consider
3 swords.
electricity.
Click, click,
Acid's
click.
more fun. Yeah. 2 life drinking and 1 acid.
Hell yeah, dude. No, fuck that. No. Fucking 1 life drinker, 1 fucking electric, 1 acid. You'll never run into a resistant beat.
Yeah. Now then, you
That's
just
fair,
have to
yeah.
make sure you keep track of which one's which.
That is true.
Mm-hmm. Go alphabetical. A,
Yeah.
E, and
A,
then
E,
life.
B. Yeah.
This thing will
Yeah,
get
that
bad
works.
whenever you throw the 3, so that's when you'll need the healing.
Acid, lightning, life
I'm
drink.
just gonna switch the types in there so
Yeah.
that it says what it is.
There you go.
Yep.
Black.
Go,
That's
Jay,
dope.
go.
Because that's basically
Life.
1d6 extra damage on each of your swords.
Yep.
That's
Except for the
what I
life
have
drink,
on-
which just heals her for 3 points.
Oh, it doesn't actually add extra
No
damage?
damage.
No.
D6,
Life drink just
D6, and
heals.
Okay.
If she's missing life.
Because my weapon has
design
the
a
same
pair.
thing with the shocking on it. But I went with the returning crystal instead of the shocking crystal. My fucking maul cost like, what was that, 15, 14,000?
Yeah. But this is a good place to stop.
Oh, gotta take the thing back next game session.
Yeah. Well, that'll take you all of like 10 minutes. The only hard part will be finding the same spot you were at.
Bye, all 10 buddies.
So, I don't know if you want to leave and do that at the start of next session or if you want to hold off till after you clear the zone.
Bye, Twitch folk.
We'll see. We'll
Have a
see
good
how
night,
long it
con
takes
hookers
us.
and cunt ticklers.
Yeah. Now, for everybody watching, their stream on Thursday will be a delayed start because I will be late due to work. So it'll probably
Hey,
be
I
stream started
actually
about
have
10
Thursday
p.m.
off.
Central.
I can show up Thursday.
So
Fine.
I will see y'all next time. Thank you for watching.
Bye.
Bye.
See you.